I'm going to make an update on my gender transition videos. Like I said before, my transition is still kind of on a pause. I've still been thinking about what I think of my gender. Like, I go back and forth. Sometimes I think I'm all boy, I'm all male. And sometimes I think, no, I'm genderqueer. I'm both like a boy and a girl. And sometimes I think, no, I'm neither a boy or a girl. I'm just neither. I'm just me. I just am. And how can you put a gender to that? I don't know, but I still have the parts, and I don't like the parts. Like, sometimes I want top surgery, and sometimes I don't. This isn't anything that hasn't been said before. Lately, I've been deciding that I might go back on testosterone. I haven't decided yet. Like, today I really like what I look like, but usually I don't. Like, I think I'm gonna grow my hair out and then get dreadlocks once I have the money for that. I can't think of much to say because my transition is really on pause. I guess we're always transitioning into something, because the only constant is change. And I guess this is going to be a really short video. Yeah, I do want top surgery, but my fear is it's going to kill me. But besides that, there's not much to say, and I might not even post this because I figure, what's the point? Like, if the purpose of doing these videos is to educate people on gender, I'd say, well, I think gender is an illusion, because they say, like, gender is a social construct, and it's not the same thing as sex, which is the body puts you on. You can change your sex, I guess, but you can't change your gender because you're just born a certain gender, and gender is just how you portray yourself to other people, and you don't even need to portray a gender as male or to portray a gender as both, but I'd say that's just an illusion. Just be yourself. And then there's just sex, and that doesn't matter because before there was language, it didn't mean anything. Before you could say boy or girl, before there were the words, before you could say vagina or penis, before you could say testosterone or estrogen, it didn't mean anything. They were just people. And I guess you're stronger if you have testosterone in your system, which is probably, I hate to say, but it's probably the main reason I would go back on T, is when I start training capoeira and I want to get stronger, I might use testosterone to a sort of steroid effect. See, my main concern is that it might hurt in my heart, and also I might not like what I look like if I do, because lately I've been thinking I'm genderqueer. I want to be able to look like both, and I have hair on my face, so I look sort of male, but also now that estrogen is back in my system a little bit, I look kind of like both, and I really like that. I do want my arms to be more muscular, though it's a problem. Once I get my life together and get some money together, I'll definitely go back to capoeira. It's a Brazilian martial art that combines fighting with acrobatics and dancing. It started when slaves were free. They taught themselves how to fight, but disguised it as a dance because they weren't allowed to learn how to fight. I think that's pretty cool, and that really capoeira is about revolution. I don't know if my capoeira teachers or my capoeira friends agree with me, but to me it's about revolution, and I'm an anarchist, so that's a beautiful martial art to me. That's about community and comradeship. And I mean, as an anarchist, I love that. And I definitely want to go back. The only problem is it costs money. The group I train with is Unsao Capoeira. I used to train with a Shea Capoeira. But Unsao means everyone, so I like that. And a Shea means energy, so I like that too. But anyways, that's all for that. Yeah, it's like what do you guys think about testosterone? Do you think it causes a hurt to heart, and do you think it would be a mistake to go on it if it's just to gain weight? And I might give natural transition a shot once I have money. Like, I definitely really want to do that, because I'm all for things that are natural, organic. I'm gonna research that. So if you want, tell me what you think of that. The guys who have tried natural transition, definitely shoot me a message and let me know what you think about that. Like, I'll try to stay updated on my YouTube channel. Like, I don't really, because I wasn't really taking it seriously. I was just posting videos. Also, if you're interested, I started posting trip reports. I'm not sure if this is the right place to tell you this, but I'm starting that too, because I like the idea of rooting myself into my community and putting myself out there to spread messages. Like, eventually I'm gonna write a book. I want to get it published, but right now I don't really have that much to say fiction wise. I did write a 20-page story, but it's kind of deadlocked. I can't get it any further, and I'll have to edit it, and maybe once I get a printer I'll submit it. I don't know. But yeah, that's all. I guess this is going to be a pretty short one. Let me know what you think about testosterone and natural transition, and which you think is better. Thanks. Peace out, man.